Hey y'all, happy weekend to you. I'm rolling some loose change here. Y'all like my shirt? I love my shirt. Me and some guys at work have what we call Floral Shirt Friday. We've gone to our favorite store, Walmart, and purchased the ugliest Hawaiian shirts that we can find. And kind of sort of as in rebellion, we wear them on Fridays during the summer. Well, I didn't get to wear mine yesterday, so I thought I'd put it on today. Look all spiffy for y'all. Those of you that know anything about my past know that back in 1995, a long time ago, I lived in Nashville for a period of time and recorded an album. Yeah, I was something pretty serious there for a while now. Had music playing on the radio and everything. You get in your own vehicle and turn the radio on and hear yourself, that will make the hair stand up on the back of your neck. I don't care who you are. But I recorded an album, met a lot of people, had the opportunity to meet a lot of stars. Some of them are real nice folks, real good people. But during that period of time, I was promoting my album, and I've got some cousins that live down in Tibby, Mississippi, that put on rodeos, produce rodeos from time to time, and they were putting on one down in Greenville, Mississippi. And one of them called me and asked me if I would be willing to come and do the intermission entertainment. And I said, yes, absolutely, because it was an opportunity for me to promote my album. Well, at the time, Mom and Daddy lived in Texas, and told them that I was going to be appearing at this rodeo in Greenville, and they decided to come for a visit, but they specifically were coming to watch me perform at this rodeo. All right, so day of the rodeo comes, and Mom and Dad have gotten here, and it's a big crowd, and I'm getting ready, and I didn't have all of the equipment that I needed. I didn't have, for example, I didn't have a wireless mic. So I borrowed a wireless mic from the rodeo clown, had his wireless mic. Well, one of my cousins walked up to me, and you have to know these guys. They are the salt of the earth. You will not find anybody any better to know than my three cousins down in Tibby. Well, the middle one come up to me. He said, "Skinner man," he said, "come intermission, how you going to get out there in the arena?" And I said, "Well, Dave, I guess I'm going to walk out there." He said, "No, fella," he said, "that ain't going to work. That ain't going to look no count for nothing." Now, again, for those of you not from the South, if somebody tells you something that is no count, that means that will not do. It will not do for you to walk out into the arena. That's what he was saying. I said, "Well, what do you propose?" He said, "What you need to do is you need to ride out there on a horse." Now let me tell y'all this. I grew up in the city. I am a city boy. Now, I know it sounds like when I speak, I am a hayseed from the backwoods, but I am a city-raised boy. I can ride a horse. It does not look pretty at all. Roy Rogers, I am not. So the notion of me riding a horse out into the arena to sing in front of all these people did not appeal to me at all. I said, "Dave, I don't know about that, man. I don't think I ought to do that." He said, "Skinner man, let me tell you." He said, "I got an old horse here." He said, "We put the kids on. Said he wouldn't run if you beat him with a stick. He said he's just an old gentle horse. He said all he's going to do is just walk out there with you, right out in the middle of the arena. You get off and it'll look good. I thought, well, okay. Well, this was a paint horse that was tied right by the gate. There is a large drive-through gate into the arena, and then there is a walk-through gate just to the side of that. Well, I looked at this horse, looked him in the eyes, because I wanted to know the horse that I was going to ride out in the arena. I wanted to get to know him. And you could look at this horse and tell that his next stop, probably beyond this rodeo, was more than likely going to be the glue factory. He didn't look like he was going to make it very long. And I thought, this is a good horse for me to ride. As long as he don't die under me as we're going out there, this will be a good one for me to ride. I will not make a fool out of myself on this horse. And I was satisfied with that. Well, somewhere between that conversation and time for Tim to mount up, somebody swapped horses on me. I'm guessing the horse that I was going to ride probably died, and they drug him off because he didn't look like he was going to last long. And they replaced him with another paint in that same spot, and this horse apparently was previously owned by Satan. Because came time for me to make my grand entrance, I saddle up, pull him out and around, and we're going to go through the walk-through gate. Well, let me just tell you, the only walking that me and that horse did was through the gate. Because as soon as we got through the gate, the last thing I remember seeing was that horse's ears go blink. And friends, let me tell you, we scratched off. We went tearing down the sideline of the arena with the announcer announcing, "Ladies and gentlemen, Nashville record." In hindsight, it had to have looked great. It had to have looked fantastic. Now, mind you, I can feel clods of dirt whooping me in the back of the head that this horse is kicking up. Well, I see Mom and Daddy coming up on the sideline, and they was gone because we was forevermore carrying the mail. We were getting it. Well, about that time, the realization hit me that we are rapidly approaching the end of the arena. And this psychotic, crazed beast that I'm on ain't showing no signs of slacking up. We are wide open. So within a few seconds, I came to the conclusion that, one, we were either going over that panel at the end of the arena, or two, which this seemed a great deal more likely to me, horse is going to stop and I'm going to continue my trip on over the panel. Well, neither of those options seemed acceptable to me at all. So, with everything I had, I snatched him over into the middle of the arena. Well, what he did, we cut a real hard curve into the arena, and he went whoop, 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 about 4 or 5 times in a circle, and then stopped. Y'all, I could have drank a fifth of Jack Daniels, and I would not have been any drunker than I was when I got off that horse. The entire arena and the crowd were just circling around my head. My wireless mic, it's dangling down around between my ankles. Batteries, God knows where they were. Finally, get everything together, try to gather my wits back about myself, and I began to address the crowd. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Tim White. Appreciate y'all being here tonight. I've had the pleasure of being in Nashville and recording, yada, 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 yada. Let's go ahead and get started. Crickets. You see, I had given my soundtrack to the announcer for him to play once I got in position. Nothing. Okay, well let's go ahead and get this party started here. Go ahead and hit it, sir. Nothing. Over the PA, the announcer says to me, what side of this tape am I supposed to play? Real professional. Real professional. I could feel sweat running down both sides of my head. The long and the short of it was I finally got through that little performance. And I walked out of the arena. And I found my cousin. And I told him, don't you ever, ever give me another horse to ride. Well, I found my parents, and my dad said, Tim, man, I didn't know you could ride a horse like that, fella. You look good out there. I said, well, you know, Dad, how it is. You pick up things here and there. If there's a way to humiliate yourself in any given situation, I'll typically find it. I love y'all. This is Tim.